Hey guys, we're back with another episode of Magic the Gathering and the Gorilla's Graveyard with the gold giraffes.
Oh,
Hey,
that last one. Oh
Yeah.
no.
G for effort.
Yeah, I tried. I tried the best that I could. It didn't really work out, but
I'm
you know,
actually
it was,
super happy with it because you didn't mention
Yeah.
poop scoopers at all.
That's
That's
true.
true.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, and there's a graveyard for gorillas, but apparently at the entrance to the graveyard there's some golden giraffes. Yeah.
Which is kind of an imposing figure if you think about it. They're quite tall. They're very
Mhm.
stoic. They're a little scary, actually.
Yeah, they would be. I mean, imagine that like two giraffes like crossing their necks
Oh,
as
shit.
the entrance to a graveyard for only gorillas.
That's like a Grateful Dead concert tripped out LSD image.
Yeah, that would be fucking sweet.
Also, if they're
actually.
golden, I'm thinking they're actually made out of a malleable golden metal. And if you ever seen giraffes neck fight, they just
Oh, yeah.
beat the shit out of each other with their heads. If they're made of gold, they're gonna dent each other.
Oh, you know what? I'm actually now there's another level of this that I find hilarious. It's a graveyard for only gorillas, so clearly gorillas are going to visit their loved ones and bury them. So now I'm picturing a bunch of sad gorillas in suits walking into the graveyard under
Oh,
the
no.
giant tall golden giraffes. So
They have their black umbrellas, and the
Mhm.
grieving gorilla widows are coming through with the grieving gorilla kids.
Yeah, imagine there's like a gorilla in like a black dress and wait, what deck am I using?
Who
Isn't this
cares?
a green-blue deck? Why do I have only blue cards?
I lost.
Yeah, this is a green-blue deck. Okay.
No
Anyway,
reroll Areno, no D6 here.
yeah, no, I don't have
Guys,
the
can we go play
D6.
Rebirth instead?
No! I had to pull
Well-
Austin off his damn stream so we could play this game together.
We gotta play the online multiplayer in Rebirth. Oh wait,
Oh.
Wait,
not
there isn't any online multiplayer in Rebirth.
yeah.
God, you're
telling
right.
me. You're telling
I didn't
me.
notice.
But people ask me to do it all the time anyway, so they must know something I don't.
Yeah. That's true. So, post-Rebirth Magic episode, what do we got? What do we... What's the deal?
3 sleepy people, I think, is what we have.
yeah.
Two very fatigued, gamed out, but still want to
Mm-hmm.
play more people.
Got a 16-hour stream going on the old Isaac Rebirth. That was pretty fun.
I did a 15-hour one, and the next day did a 7-hour one.
Yeah.
I only did a 13-hour one, so apparently I'm garbage.
Fucking
just awful.
pussy. Suck.
I actually did another 4-hour one today, so now that's 11 plus 5. That's 26 hours of streaming in
This
3
is
days.
literally just a dick measuring contest we're giving right now.
Who wants to get hit right now?
Not Nick.
All right. Very well then.
What a
welcome.
weird strategic move. I didn't say
Well,
shit.
I mean, it was true. I mean, I didn't want to get hit either, but Nick didn't want to get hit too.
the
Yeah,
way
that's
you
a good
phrased
point.
it, though.
Yeah, that's
So it was
true.
a little bit presumptuous, Rob, to attack
Yeah.
me, thinking that I wanted to get
I
hit.
guess that's true. Yeah. I mean, I was just operating with the knowledge that I had, which was that
That's true, you only-
I 100% know Nick doesn't want to get hit,
Right.
but it was like nebulous whether you wanted to get hit or
You
not.
could have had a follow-up question, but you chose right to go past it.
That's
No,
true.
we got to move along here. There's these magic videos. I mean, yeah, I mean they're
Yeah.
usually like quick, you know, like
Yeah, we
10,
don't have a lot of
15-minute
time.
Videos. There's not a lot of time to play this game.
Yeah.
You know, they're usually very short.
I'm still saying we should do an episode where we just never start the game and just talk on the title screen for the whole thing.
I wanted to see what would happen.
I know exactly what would happen. I'm for it.
Oh, you know, we could also just like open Rebirth and play that, like for
You could do that. Yeah, no,
Fuck that, man. The trend is we passive-aggressively play this game for about 20 minutes, then we don't play it for about 50 minutes.
Mhm.
What are you doing? That's rude.
I'm just gonna tap your fella.
Oh, tap that.
Yeah, tap that ass.
That ass.
Tap that
Bomb-ass pussy.
Don't say that. On
We were
video.
talking earlier about what the fuck that even means, like... Whatever.
Oh man, I feel like if you enunciate each word specifically, it becomes different every time. You have a bomb ass pussy,
Yeah.
you have a bomb ass pussy, and then a bomb ass pussy.
Yeah, see, I don't want to say that word at all. To be honest with you,
Pussy.
just it's kind of gross sounding.
We're bringing it up in sort of like a scientific way, not like we're actually using
yeah.
it.
Yeah, no,
It's
I
the-
know it. No,
it's
I
the
don't mean like
say.
it's. No, I don't mean like it's like offensive. I mean like it just sounds gross to me.
Does it?
Yeah, I don't like
What
the
if you
sound
say?
of it.
What do you say, pussy?
That sounds gross to me.
That sounds all right.
There's actually a lot of people that I run into in the world that have expressed to me that they have a very strong distaste for the word moist.
Yeah,
For some reason that word,
Don't
it's
like
like
moist.
some kind of trigger
What
thing
are you
or something.
doing?
I got nothing else.
You're really mean.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
So like you're against the concept of moist pussy, which is exactly
See,
what
now
you
that
should
you
be.
put both of them together, I don't really like it
Yeah,
anymore.
it just sounds gross.
I'm much more opposed to
you know
the
what?
idea of like cooter. I hate that word.
that word's hilarious. See,
I don't
I'm
like
back
that
with
word. Not in that context, at least. Like, I don't care about it in general terms, but if you're trying to talk about a vagina, calling it a cooter seems really
Well, I
weird.
think
You don't like riding the cooter scooter.
See,
What does that even mean?
See, I'm all right with like hilarious versions of female genitalia,
Like
but
what?
like cooter. But if
I
you're
don't find
saying,
that hilarious.
but when you say the p word, it's like you have like intention behind it.
What about
And
punani?
That's hilarious as well. Yeah, that's great.
Snap.
I love poo nanny. I love to poo on a nanny. So
That's it already. Is that a turn like 4 Royal Elemental?
Yeah, it is.
I think we lost.
I don't know.
It's cool. We might as well get this shit over with.
Yeah, that's
Punani.
We can go play Rebirth more.
Punani.
Punani.
Pudenda.
Why do we
Nintendo.
want... What's the big deal about Royal Elemental?
It's real good.
That's pretty strong.
Why?
Every time he plays land, he steals 1 card.
Yeah,
That's
I don't have any
dumb.
lands though, so.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, I figured that.
Well,
Figured that was coming.
looks like you'll never be Royals today, Rob.
I guess not.
I
Yeah.
bet he's got 3 more of them in his deck, so...
You think you're only allowed to have 1 in this game?
Is it legendary?
No, but they just only put 1 in the game.
Oh, it's just one of those artificial bullshit things that the game
Yeah,
does where they
it's
just
like-
only let you have certain things.
Yeah. Just
Why
all
we
the
can
other
never have those
cards.
things.
Yeah, it's like all the other cards have like 4, and you can only have 1 of these. Oh, that sucks too, because I would have gotten a thing.
You would have gotten the thing.
I was about to steal a thing.
So, the update now, for those of you out there who might care, and yes, I'm speaking to you at home, YouTube viewers, there is actually going to be another person joining us at some point. We've got both Bear and Green have the game now, and Green's actually got multiplayer unlocked. Good for him, right?
Good
And,
for him.
Bear does not yet, but he at least has the game, so he's got his foot in the door.
Mm-hmm.
He's got
He put his
in the
foot
door.
right inside that door.
Get your foot in the door.
That's a cool song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like it.
And there's also like an expansion pack that came out, but even though we have it, we still have to unlock it, so I don't
Yeah.
know if I care. Sorry.
I might just buy the thing.
I don't understand why I would be able to get a promo code for a thing that I then have to do work to be able to use. That's not cool.
Yeah.
I mean, we
Well,
just
for-
play multi... I mean, I don't want to go down
Well,
this
no,
road.
the
Never mind.
multiplayer doesn't unlock the Alara set. The multiplayer unlocks the formerly premium booster cards. So, which because I have the complete edition, they just actually gave that to me. Like, I just get all the premiums now, which is pretty nice, I guess.
Wow,
I
must
say
feel
the-
nice.
Yeah,
The way
yeah.
Even on
the
the
way you
other
said
side of the
booster.
paywall.
The way you said booster was, I liked it.
Booster.
You said it nice.
Did you boost her?
Oh,
He
okay. Nimbus
boosted
Wings,
her.
we lost.
We lost.
Yeah, the game's over.
We lost the game.
Yeah. Oh, Miss Copic. Okay, we lost.
We lost. It's over.
I thought we
you should have
lost in the
saved
other direction.
shock. No, you should have saved the shock for this stupid fucking Viscopic.
You could have another shock.
nonsense. You could.
Good.
I can't block that thing. What are you talking about?
You can block the 1/1. Oh.
Yeah.
Or not? You're not going to block the 1/1 with the 3/3.
Yeah, I realized afterwards that I could have done that. It's fine.
Okay, just wanted to make sure that
Fine. Don't worry.
Oh, see,
We
it was through.
lost.
Yeah, see, I knew before I even. Why do
Give
I
me
play
that.
this game? I'm gonna go play Rebirth.
That fucking
I'm
card.
actually gonna open Rebirth and just go play that. This is stupid.
You can suck on my balls. I will take your Nimbus Wings, cat man.
Man,
That
like
works.
you get switcheroo you haven't not gotten it yet.
No, I haven't gotten it one time.
No, you got it every time. I remember. I'm like a giraffe, a golden one.
Really?
Giraffes never forget.
They never
They
forget.
really don't. Yeah.
You know who
heard
else
that.
never forgets?
My butt.
Hey.
Yeah.
Which do you think would win in a fight, an elephant or a hippo?
An Elefo.
Elephant.
Hippos are fucking tough, though.
Yeah, but elephants are huge, and they have tusks, and they can just roll them over, and it'd be
Yeah,
hilarious.
I think
Hippos
that
with big
I think
feet.
the hippo would win actually because the hippo is like actually an aggressive animal.
Yeah, they kill people like way more than you'd think.
They're the most deadly animal on Earth. Actually,
People think they're actually friendly animals for some reason. They're really
not at
not.
all. No.
The most deadly animal on the planet. Sorry, it's like a Animal Planet show.
Um,
Deadly animals and stuff. Can I have my car back?
no.
Okay.
But
Is there a game where we can like enact these
I can
weird
have your card back.
fantasy animal drafts? Like,
You have
which
two
would
of my
win,
cards.
a crocodile or an angry gorilla?
Wait, whoa, what?
What?
Choose which legendary permanent to keep. Other legendary
You
permanent.
nerd! It was a legendary.
So I can't clone
No.
it either.
No.
That's the point of legendaries. They restrict the amount you can have.
Yeah, I realized that in like deck construction. I didn't know it was you couldn't clone it either.
You'll never
Oh.
be those.
It's fucking
You'll
dumb.
never have this.
You cannot have it. Why are you tapping
You'll
my
never get
bleacher, man?
this.
That's really dumb, actually. I didn't know that you couldn't do that. That's kind of lame.
Really,
Also, why is that thing legendary? It's not that strong.
it isn't actually. You're right. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think it's that strong. It is if you get it out early, but
Yeah.
Don't be a nerd.
I want to
You're
hit you
right.
with your cat lord.
You hit me with my own cat lord that you tried to copy, and then the copy spontaneously killed itself for some reason.
Mm,
It couldn't handle being so legendary.
exactly. That's kind of lame that happened.
That makes sense.
All right, this is fun.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah, I lost. Maybe we both lost actually, Nick.
Hey, you don't need to group me in with your shit.
No, we both lost because he's got like,
I don't care.
yeah.
Get out of here.
Let me find out I lost when I actually lose.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't really, I mean, no, I don't really, I don't have any lifelink, so not doing too hot at the moment.
He's gonna do that thing where he pings you for 1 damage, and then everything we own
That
dies
was
and
pretty
takes
fun.
all of our health, and he
Essentially
gets
what's
100
that,
health,
yeah.
and we lose.
That's because I had like 3 of those out in the Vilda ones.
No one really understands why it happens, Austin. It just happens.
It just happens. And you're
It's the
right.
stupid Viscopa fucking guild
It's
mate.
the way nature works, really.
And that other, what's that other one? The one where it's the hand with blood pouring into it.
That.
The
Yes.
crimson drinkable liquid.
Mhm.
Oh, well, Nick gets shock back every freaking turn, so.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Yeah, you're gonna lose your legendary too.
Goodbye, sober day. I've shown vulnerability by strength.
I'll use this as fast as I can.
What is that? Oh, your Viscopa shitball. Yeah, alright. We all take 2 damage.
Juggling a recycling bin over there? What's going on? What, are you some kind of silly clown?
Alright.
Uh,
I guess we're
something
gonna
like
take
a
2
clown.
more damage, everybody.
You live in a tent for a living?
Joy. Yeah. 2 more damage. I didn't even do anything.
You
Played a card.
nature photographer?
Yeah, I think I am a nature photographer.
You some kind of
Photographer.
Photograph nature.
illustrator that works for a magazine?
I think so, yeah.
You work at a paper plant, maybe?
telestrator.
Make paper. Yeah.
Maybe a office supply dealer? Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know, something like that.
Maybe you sell pens for a living.
I don't know. It could be that too.
You want to join a club?
I'll join a club.
It's called the Pen 15 Club. Just put out your hand. I'll induct
I
you
like
as
that
a member.
club. What do I have to do with the pen?
You put it in your ass.
Oh, alright, that's a strange.
So wait, why am I holding my hand out then?
I have to write that you're a member of the club on your hand.
Oh, okay.
And then the pen goes in my ass.
I mean,
Interesting.
it's part of the process,
You know, it's
yeah.
still your main phase 1, Austin.
No, it's not. Oh, it is. Okay.
Yep.
Ah!
Hitting continue. Nothing's happening.
Yeah, what?
Game's frozen.
Game of Frozen.
Yeah, I can't click.
Winter is coming. The game is frozen.
Hmm.
You just wait out the clock. Maybe it'll
Yeah?
give us a reprieve
Maybe.
in our final moments.
Maybe the game will just crash.
Well, let's. So why don't we give an objective review of The Binding of Isaac Rebirth, since all of us have played about 20 hours of it at this point, if
I
not
think
more.
it's maybe the worst game.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I think we all get the point that we hate the game, but like,
Right.
what positives do you think you might be able to find?
You know,
I mean,
I don't think any. Personally.
I'm having trouble thinking of even one, to be
Yeah.
honest. I mean, it's a nice menu. It's a
Well-
nice menu screen. I mean, it looks okay.
They just by
Actually-
including toothpicks as an item, I would say that's a positive.
Wait, though, but like for real, like, you know, you mentioned menu screen ironically.
Fur eel.
Menu screen is actually kind of shitty because you
Yeah.
can't control it with your mouse, which is like why.
There's also no resolution settings.
Yeah.
But you can drag the window, but that's like, who does that?
Well, I actually really like the drag in the window thing.
Do you? Because you don't get any like solid resolution that way. You got to make your resolution.
Yeah, well, but see, the reason that I like that is because I have a 1680 by 1050 monitor.
Oh, I had one of those. I turned it sideways. It works better that way.
I don't think I'm going to do that as my main monitor.
No, not as your main monitor. That was my alt monitor. I put my screen chat stuff over there. Like I put Skype on my other one.
That's a good idea.
It's
yeah.
good. It's like
Yeah.
a piece of paper that's long. You can
Right.
read stuff that's long.
Yeah,
You can
but,
make paper.
Yeah, no, I think the game is.
I think
not
it's over,
working.
guys.
I
No,
think-
it's okay. We could just keep on going. This is
Right,
actually
well-
great because the longer I record in this, the less bitrate it uses up. So the
That's
file will
true.
be stronger.
There you go. All right.
I guess
Smaller.
by health totals here, I think we can devise a winner.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's actually for real pretty clear that Austin just is going to win.
It's really unfortunate because I was going to start doing 2 damage to everything every turn.
Yeah, you were. You're gonna kill all of our creatures. Actually, Nick had a good shot though. He was gonna kill my Viscopa Poop Mage, and then
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah. Once you killed the Viscopa Guild Mage, then your shit was actually busted up.
busted
And-
straight.
And I have this Jalira Master Polymorphist who she looks
You
like
had.
she's making a
What did you
making
just
a
say?
phantasm. She's making a bunny rabbit into an alligator. Which why would you want to do that? To be honest,
Jalira polymorphing guild mage. First, you started talking about some kind of like razor, and then you went over to like Harry Potter world for a while.
Uh-huh.
Are you a wizard?
Mm-hmm. I'd shoot in 2 directions
Shoot
now.
diagonally.
Mhm.
That shit's annoying.
I asked
really-
Ryan today, "What's your least favorite pill?" And he said, "It's Are You a Wizard?" And I was like, "You'd rather have Are You a Wizard than a fucking pill that takes a red heart away from you." And he's like, "Yes,
That's-
I can get health back easily, but I can't make that go." He's like, "You can stand still for 30 seconds. It's not that big of a thing.
Yeah, that goes away really easily.
It goes really fast." I'd also much rather not have amnesia out of
That's
those
awful.
all, probably.
Yeah, I mean, just,
honestly, I hate Tears Down. Probably the worst.
oh
that
god,
is
that's so bad
awful.
when you're at base tiers.
Yeah.
When you get that, when you're at base tiers and you get a tiers down, it's like, well, this runs over.
That was my first Eden run. Flat base stats for everything. Just one.
Oh wow, yeah.
And I managed to win over the course of an hour.
It's hilarious.
The
I really
Eden
like
token's
Eden.
Weird to me because it's like I have like 50 Eden tokens now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run out of those.
Yeah, like I don't get it. Like,
Oh shit! Is
What?
the game? It changed for a second.
Did it change?
No, it's okay.
It's the same for me.
It's the same for me.
Oh, you know what happened? My cat knocked my controller and it moved. All right.
Oh.
I was followed.
Follow.
I was followed by.
A wizard.
Are you?
I was followed on Twitter by someone called Next Chapter Alpacas.
Yeah, they probably are like an actual alpaca farm, right? And saw you and were like, "Hey, I like this guy."
Yeah, well, I don't
That's happened
know
before.
if they're no,
Yeah.
that's happened before, but I don't know what they are exactly. It says that on their little bio, they're from Plano, Texas, and
Oh, I know where that is.
yeah, and they
don't know.
say their little bio is the next chapter is an adventure. Surrey and Hayakaya hashtag next alpacas Texas Randy and Cora Marburger, and then it's a phone number.
You should call it and ask about Texas Randy.
Who's Texas Randy?
And why did he follow me on Twitter?
I can tell you about Texas Randy, but I don't know if you want to know.
No, it's you're real horny and you want to fuck everything. That's what Texas Randy
Yeah,
means.
that's fair. Yeah,
I mean, I guess actually.
I
Yeah.
think this is an alpaca petting zoo.
Mm.
Well, you'd fit right in.
Wait,
the objection?
hold on. Over the years, we've enjoyed attending the TXOLAN shows, the Texalan shows, the Charlan shows,
Texas Livestock
Oh,
something.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's very likely an acronym.
Yeah, well, yeah, it is an acronym, but I
Okay.
mean, it's still.
You're just saying it like you're supposed to pronounce it.
Texalan.
Well, I mean, like, but even with the acronyms, like, generally you have like a name, preferably that is something easy to
Yeah,
say, like
hopefully.
Pax. But this is Texalan.
More like sax.
Meow.
You like that joke?
Meow.
What is this?
I don't know, Rob.
There's a picture of this really shaggy alpaca, and like I don't understand the words that they use. They say mountain dream alpacas, comma
Mountain Dream.
TX, which is I assume Texas. Mountain dream alpacas, Texas. So am I supposed to assume that that's a place in Texas? Like
You've never been to
like
Mountain Dream Alpacas, Texas?
Yeah, apparently I've never
Everyone's been there,
to Mountain
man.
Dream Alpacas, Texas. And then it says Mountain Dream Alpacas TX, Larry and Candace Wingo.
I know someone.
Timberlake Farms, Oklahoma, Steve Hull. Well, like, what the fuck? What does that? What does it mean?
Okay, there's a farm. On that farm, there's the Alpaca Lake Dream Mountain, Texas. And there's two people who run the alpaca division of the farm, and then there's the man who runs the farm himself, who is the last name you said.
But he's in Oklahoma.
Yeah,
And
he
the-
runs it from somewhere else because he started in Texas and then he had to move his life away because he couldn't handle how weird this fucking Twitter account got.
We just loved our Huacaya and Surrey alpacas and their crias, parenthetical, babies.
I'm starting to think there's a whole other world that I've never seen before, like a parallel dimension with another language. It's like the Pokemon universe where alpacas are the main focus of all the things we do. And these people, like these two people, live in that universe and share the universe sometimes with us.
We are proud members of these alpaca associations. TXOLAN, AOA, AOK,
Hey, Lamau.
AOK, Alpaca Street, Open Herd, and the Surrey Network.
The Surrey Network, is that like the alternate dimension Siri?
Yeah. What the fuck? I click on the Surrey Network, and I get taken to a website that is issuu.com. It's ISSUU.com.
And what's on that website?
These guys need new. Well, I don't know. There's a man on a horse with a falcon on his hand, and it says fashion on the bottom. And then it says Thanksgiving, and it appears that they have made some sort of a berry pita sandwich. And then a bunch of red trees, and it says autumn. I don't actually know what this website
Give me
is.
a second. I'm going to sort this out right now. I got the answers here. Siri, tell me about Surrey.
Are you drunk, Nick?
It's thinking. Give it a moment. Still thinking.
There's a
I'm really
lady.
sorry about this, but I can't take any requests right now. Please try again in a little while.
What?
Fuck off, Siri. I thought.
What is she in the like? What is she fucking doing something? No, I'm sorry. Hold on. I have to. I'm on the phone with the IRS. I got to deal with that taxes. Hold on, Siri.
You just got rejected by Siri.
Yeah, Siri was like, "Fuck off." Can't take any requests right now.
Like I caught her on the toilet or something. What the fuck is this?
Like is that their way of saying that she didn't understand, or like
No.
that she just straight up is
She-
like, yeah, I got some other shit to do.
She
right
won't
now.
tell you that she doesn't understand. She'll just search the weirdest shit she can figure out based on what she thought you said.
I can't believe Siri just said no. I've never heard of that before.
It wasn't even like she's like, I don't understand what the fuck you're telling me to look for. It was just like, I don't care. Just like, go away.
She's got some other shit to do.
I'm sorry. Go fuck yourself.
Maybe it hit too close to home. Maybe she actually like knows some of the people in Texas.
Shit, you're right.
she
Maybe
just didn't wanna
the
give away
Siri
location.
network is like her twin network that's a rival. It's real scared.
Maybe she's a double. Maybe she's the shadow, the puppet leader for the Surrey network.
So is Siri or Suri the good network? Which is the good? Which is the bad? Are we misled?
The god and devil conundrum, right? How do you know which one's the good one?
Oh man, you're right.
So the AOK network is the Alpacas of Oklahoma network.
That's adorable.
This is so great.
You're just having a grand old time over there.
That's amazing.
That's some fucking homespun landscapes of pine trees in your backyard.
Why would they even do this? Hold on a second. Just wait. I gotta give a window capture here because there's they cut up Oklahoma into 5 parts, okay? But for some reason,
Oh my god, that lime green.
they decided to just like put a big fucking middle piece that just separates all the other ones that is completely unnecessary. Like you can just like it's completely unnecessary to do that. You cannot have the middle part. Why? There's just a big square in the center, just like, nah, fuck you, northwest, northeast, southwest, and southeast.
I like how they label Texas as out of state. Like we're not gonna know what the fuck Oklahoma looks like.
Wait, do they think that Oklahoma's the entire country?
I guess.
Anything that's not Oklahoma is out of state on their map.
Oh my god.
They don't understand by
Who
reference.
picked this fucking color?
It was me.
No
Did they miss Twitch chat? Like, did they want to go back to lime green Twitch chat? I don't understand.
It's like they got all these warm colors around it too, but like to really emphasize that they just fucking decided to just put a big fucking square in the center. They were like, not cold color. There you go. Fuck you.
Green.
Just a fucking dark green right in the center.
That's a really shitty Oklahoma map too. Like, it doesn't even look like Oklahoma actually.
Who decided? Now here's another question. When they were making the borders for the United States, why the fuck did some states have little dongs? Like, some of the states just have little dongs that are just like a long strip of land on the side. Like, why? What's the point? Why even? I mean, I know actually why, historically.
Is it gerrymandering somehow? Or that only works with counties in states?
Okay, the actual reason for it, in case you did want to know.
Yeah, history lesson.
Okay, so the actual reason for it is the way that states stopped being territories is you had to have a certain population. So essentially what happened is they probably just had a bunch of people over there say like, hey, be part of the state, and then we can be a state. So
and that's, like, fuck yeah, I want to be a state.
Yeah, exactly.
So Rob just sarcastically asked a question that he then answered himself. Is what just happened there.
The other side of Rob transitions.
There's a pretty common thing that I do where I, sarcastically make fun of a thing, and then recently though there's been Twitch chats being like, God, Rob's so fucking dumb. Like, I'm
yeah, I actually relate to this.
Yeah, like I put on a dumb act because it's funny, a lot of the time with like some dumb things because it's fun.
People take everything at face value. They don't.
It's weird. But yeah, that's probably why. But still, though, like, can we just be like, it's been since the 1800s. We've had these states for a while. Can we be like, all right, well, you don't need that dong anymore.
No, it's tradition now.
Are you trying to take away Idaho and Oklahoma's dongs, dude?
I think I am, yeah. I'd like to get rid of the...
Can we just cut off Florida? Because that's a dong.
Yeah, we should actually just cut off Florida from...
Just round it off. Just smooth it down.
I mean, the North Florida's great. We could just keep that and call
it... Florida viewers, by the way.
Yeah. No, we've bashed Florida before, and I think the Florida viewers are usually like, yeah, you're right. Florida
There's actually a bunch of really cool people I know from Florida. I'm just kind of poking fun.
Yeah,
we're not really making fun of you, Florida guys. We just saying we don't really want you in our country. It's over.
It's over.
There was just a preliminary. Austin lives in Texas, but I remember a couple of years ago when there was that one ridiculous Texas politician who was like, "We're gonna actually secede from the Union. We're just gonna make our own country," and everybody was kind of like, "Yeah, all right,
go for it. Give it a shot. See what happens.
By all means.
If you really want it, who are we to deny you?"
Yeah.
If you love something, set it free. Whatever.
Goddamn Texicans.
Fucking hey man, we did it once. We could do it again.
What's Rick Perry up to lately? Is he
it's fucking
having a great day?
Still fucking insane.
Having a great day every day.
Is that we're gonna get even more. We're gonna get an even more insaner governor here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, wait, didn't elections happen 2 days ago?
Yeah.
So I guess we might have already gotten that insane fucking
Classic America.
Yeah. There was actually that John Oliver bit about state legislators versus Congress.
Yeah, it's real scary.
Yeah, it's really actually scary. In case to give you a quick rundown, essentially Congress, you know how Congress feels like it hasn't done shit for like the past 10 years or so?
Because it has.
Well, that's because it actually hasn't really. Apparently in the past like 5 years, Congress has passed like something like 130 laws, while state legislators have passed over 25,000 laws. So the democracy is actually happening in like state legislators' rooms. However, it's like totally not the same in every state. It's not really bound by too many actual rules. And also, a lot of the people who are running for those seats are running unopposed. Like, most of them are running unopposed, so they just get the job. By running, they get the job, essentially. So...
And nobody knows who they are.
At the end where John Oliver just has, like, this stream of a bunch of people that got elected unopposed, right? That's the thing? Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that one's...
pretty silly.
It's pretty funny. Yeah.
It also goes to tell you, like, a lot about how fucked up our system is in the first place, that you could have all these state legislatures making laws, and, for example, of course, I'm going to bring up the marijuana laws and everything, where, you know, you could have people that are totally fine to do something, but federal government says you can't, and so it's legal and illegal.
I like how it just got decriminalized. It got decriminalized in two places, Oregon and Washington, D.C. So in the District of Columbia, literally where all our government is, you can...
I didn't know that Washington, D.C. had it. That's really interesting, actually.
That's hilarious to me, that literally where all of our government...
That's the most obvious manifestation of governmental cognitive dissonance I've ever seen.
Yeah. Yeah, politics are weird. They're very weird.
It's just so weird that, like, we can have, like, what... Colorado's had it for like a year, or about 2 years, or is it a year now?
Probably 2 years now, yeah.
2 years, and they're not all dead, and there's no disaster.
It's totally fine.
So why does every other state still be like, oh, I don't know, that marijuana's real scary still? It's like, what? Literally nothing happens.
It is like everything else in politics, and this is gonna sound stupid.
I know what you're gonna say already.
It's just politics.
Oh, that's not what you're gonna say.
No, that's it. No, but seriously, like everything else in politics, it's just like, okay, if I say this one thing, will the people who actually vote for me? Is the answer no? Then I'm gonna keep voting. I'm gonna keep voting the way that they want me to vote. That's essentially what it is. Like, the people who vote in general are not the people who are smoking a lot of pot, and in general, the people who are voting really hate all those things. So until that changes, it's just gonna be that way. Like, politicians don't actually have their own opinions, really. Not really. I mean, they do kinda. Or maybe they do when they first start out.
A lot of them in the 50s were really big advocates of the movie Reefer Madness.
Yeah.
And believe that that's a real thing.
Yeah,
and if you smoke the Mary Jane, you go insane and murder your family every single time.
All the time.
So that'll probably stop them, and
it's sad too, because I think it's like, now that I have money, if I had access to legal marijuana, I would probably casually have some around, and just, you know, maybe every couple days.
You know what? It wouldn't be a big deal either.
Yeah, I'd just like have it, and I'd be like, all right, this is gonna be nice to, you know, calm down every once in a while, have a nice little relaxing little thing. Like, I'd probably do that, but I can't because it's illegal. I want to smoke that.
Weed. Yeah. I want to smoke that, Dad. Do. Yeah. No, weed's not that big of a deal. I mean, seriously, like, alcohol is far and
1,000 times worse.
And demonstrably worse. Like, very, very demonstrably worse.
In every way. Like,
I don't know if you can have very demonstrably, but anyway, yeah. There've been a lot more demonstrations of alcohol doing really awful shit than there has been with weed. So, yeah, alcohol.
I mean, it's a dead horse that's been beaten to death.
Yeah,
I think everyone. It's sad because I think everyone pretty much gets it by now. Like, even the people who are like, "Oh, marijuana is bad," they're probably like in their head, "That's probably not actually that bad." But
No, I think those people are still like that, but most other people who are rational thinking humans are like,
right.
who cares? It doesn't affect my life directly, so who cares? That's like
That's a
half
lot
the
of the
laws.
problems.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
really.
Like half the laws that are like in debate now are just like it doesn't affect your life, so who actually gives a shit? Like it the only thing that some of these laws do is it negatively affects other people,
Right.
but it doesn't in either scenario, it does not affect your life whatsoever. So who gives a shit? Like
Yeah,
if
that's
weed
weird.
is legal and you don't want to buy weed, don't buy weed. That's all you gotta do. But I mean, that's actually a common thing though. Like with I even see it sideways in like YouTube comments and stuff where like people have like this is painful to watch or like talk
Yeah.
about how this makes me so angry. It's like, well, you have the option to not watch, But then people have made arguments before that it's like, no, that's not a valid excuse because blah 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 blah. It's like, no, that is always a valid excuse. That is always a valid thing. Like, you don't have to smoke weed. You don't have to go attend a gay marriage. That's over there, and you don't have to do it. Nothing happens to you.
Yeah.
The world, your world remains the exact same.
You reminded me of the Key and Peele bit on the gay marriage that came out a few weeks ago. Did you see that?
I don't think so, actually.
I'd recommend it. It's really funny.
That's I saw the Key and Peele one, the homophobe one. That one's pretty funny.
I think we all agree they're a funny group.
Yeah, they are.
Nice guys.
Pretty
Cool guys.
cool guys.
Cool
I
guys.
like the Key and Peele dudes. They are actually really fun. That's like their skits are actually like really good. It's probably been the best skit show in the past couple of years. I can't think of any better ones since like Chappelle's Show.
Apparently SNL had like their worst skit ever last weekend.
Yeah, I don't doubt that.
So there was a video. Apparently it was just like
awful.
awful.
I saw it, and the one with Chris Rock in it.
I believe so.
Yeah, that was really bad. They forgot most of their lines, and it wasn't even like I forgot my lines in a really funny way. It's like they forgot their lines,
Really?
which is weird if that aired. Do you know if that actually aired?
I'm sure it did. It's live. Saturday Night Live.
Well,
Saturday Night Live is live.
Are you implying that they would remove it from the air after it was aired?
Well, so Saturday Night Live though, like in general, they remove skits sometimes from the showing. So I don't know. Like for instance, what's it called?
What do you mean
Gus
remove?
Chickens, the old prospector bit with Will Ferrell. That was actually not aired because they cracked up during it. But it's like the greatest thing. Have you guys ever seen Gus Chickens?
I don't think so.
I haven't, but if it's Will Ferrell laughing, then I want to.
Oh my god, have you guys never seen Gus Chickens? This is the new Tane. I'll quote the shit out of this.
Is it Tane?
No, for real, like Gus Chickens, that is like I spent all of college quoting Gus Chickens to everyone forever because it's like the greatest thing ever. Gus Chickens, oh pickles and gravy. Is that it's essentially it's about the Iraq War and
okay, you lost me.
no, so it's about the Iraq War. This is the thing is that it's like the commander is like giving a briefing to all his soldiers in his like platoon or whatever before or like Afghanistan or something, whatever, and they're doing like a roll call, and then like they do a roll call. It's like regular army people, and then it's Will Ferrell dressed up as this old prospector named Gus Chiggins. Gus Chiggins, and like it's just the whole bit is about how like why do we have an old prospector in our military unit, and everyone in it besides Will Ferrell just can't stop laughing because Gus Chiggins is too hilarious. Just like rattling like pots and pans and shit.
Well, if you can find that video for me, I'll watch
I
it.
absolutely will. It's like the greatest thing ever.
SNL videos are impossible.
That doesn't sound funny to me, honestly.
It's really good.
Yeah, I remember the hot tub scene where everyone couldn't hold it together. And it was the Jimmy Fallon and Will Ferrell.
That's good too.
That one's really funny. The lovers. Okay, now I'm thinking about it.
This is it. Yeah,
I'm surprised that if Chris Rock was in that thing you said failed, like they couldn't ad-lib some shit if they forgot their lines.
Well, it was unfortunate because I think Chris Rock was trying to do that, but the other actor, whoever he was,
Oh, it's just kind of dumb.
yeah, like he like, or actually it might have been a she. I could be wrong about that, and also seem kind of racist or sexist. But I don't remember if it was a man or a woman. But I also remember being like, "Is that a man or a woman?" Anyway,
Not really an element that matters. It's just,
yeah. Well, either way,
it wasn't funny. It wasn't.
yeah.
Funny.
Well, the actor was like looking to the side for their lines and stuff.
Oh.
And it was just like, this is kind of awkward. It's kind of weird.
I mean, this is like people line up to go see NASCAR. It's kind of the same idea, right? They want to go to SNL to watch the thing fail sometimes.
Oh yeah, no, totally.
But I don't really understand that.
Usually the failing is funny though, like that,
Yeah.
like in the case of Gus Chickens. But yeah, it never aired on TV. Good old Gus Chickens. Gus Chickens.
Say it one more time.
Yeah, I mean, saying it isn't doing it for me because I can't see it.
Oh, pickles and gravy.
You having a good time?
Yeah, I really am. Oh, Gus Chickens. I'll link it in the description probably for you.
The description.
Gus Chickens. That's actually where my old man voice comes from. It's from Gus Chickens.
Is that where
Well,
Cam's
took it out of his
Yeah,
throat?
that's where Cam's old man voice is. That's what Cam's old man voice is. It's
Really?
Gus Chickens. Yeah,
That's great.
yeah.
Shout out to like the 6 people who remember that.
Yeah, it's Gus Chickens, man.
Cam's
Gus.
old man voice has just subscribed.
I hope so. Uh-oh, I just got a Skype notification. Sorry, viewers.
You lost?
That's why you never watch Rob's side, you watch mine. I put it on D. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. We had that one good run of Magic game that happened there earlier in the video, and then it stopped
that was
happening.
fun.
Yeah.
We had
Well,
one
it's
crash
straight up
recently,
broken.
honestly. It's pretty funny, you know? This was supposed to be the one where we show off the expansion pack that
Yeah.
we can't play, and the game crashes on top of it. So that's like 2 levels deep.
Yeah.
It's pretty deep, man.
It's pretty hilarious.
We have to go deeper.
Yeah.
So we need to
Well,
go deeper.
You know, we're at 42 minutes. This is probably around a good
This is,
place.
you know, honestly, viewers, you should probably be pretty satisfied that you even got a video at all, considering the sequence of events that has led up to this moment.
Yeah.
And you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Mhm.
Pretty much.
And this same ultimatum, if you want to call it that, is going to continue on ad infinitum from this point forward.
For the next several years while Rebirth exists.
At least, yeah.
Yeah.
And then there'll be an announcement of some kind of expansion pack, and then we'll probably
Oh
follow
no.
the same thing
The
again.
world won't be able to
You know,
handle.
Rob and Ryan have both told me, too, in the first 2 days of this game existing, how they wish there was an expansion pack for it.
Really?
I've actually been thinking, wouldn't it be really cool if Rebirth had an expansion pack already?
I think
Okay.
so, yeah. No, but for real, like, I would love an expansion to this game already. I wouldn't mind day 1 DLC. I'd buy it instantaneously.
I'll buy your day 1 DLC.
Yeah.
You're sending the wrong message, you know.
Don't you know?
Don't you know?
Well,
Is that really what you want to tell them? That you'll just buy anything they put out?
There's another thing that I was about to say, and then I just realized that I can't say it on video, so never mind.
wow. Okay.
But-
Spoilers.
Slap a crying baby on it and Rob will pay $8 for it?
Yeah, basically, it's essentially that. But yeah, Magic the Gathering,
Magic the Gathering.
Magic the Rebirth thing.
Rebirth. I'm gonna go play that right now.
Yeah, that sounds like a good
Should
idea.
go to bed.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna do both.
We're going to stop taking care of ourselves because of a video game, because we're
I've al-
mature, functioning adults.
I've
Yeah,
already
that's how it
not.
works.
I ate. Both times I was streaming, I ate like 3 hours later than I should have because of Rebirth.
Yeah, actually, when I did my Isaac Extravaganza, I had a box of dried mangoes and some beef jerky.
Well, that's
Beef
good.
jerky is good protein, honestly. That'll get you through some stuff, but
It
you
was
shouldn't rely
12
on it.
grams of protein. Actually, they fucking wrote it all over the package.
Jack Link's,
Like,
man. I had the
hey,
same bag.
Did you know that there were 12 grams of protein in here? In big letters, like, hey, by the way, while you're reading the ingredients, did you know that there are 12 grams of protein in here? It's like, okay, I get 12. I don't know how much a gram is, to be totally honest with you.
It's like printed on each individual slice of beef jerky. How many grams is in that slice?
Yeah, they just like slice it in individually with a razor blade. Like they have like poor workers who have like arthritis in their hands, just carving in 12 grams of protein onto each slice of beef jerky.
Are you really going to be surprised that you're eating protein in a thing that is definitionally protein? That is what it is.
Exactly. Yeah, it's just meat. It's just a bunch
like, do you really need a PR campaign for you're eating? It's like buying a potato and it's saying like all of this is 100% potato.
You know what? I think it might be that I think Slim Jims have spoiled people or like changed people's minds on like
there can
what
be an expectation that a meat product doesn't have meat or protein in it. So this is them pulling us back to that side.
Well, I
think
it's
snap into one for me, please, real quick.
I actually haven't had a Slim Jim in a while. I kind of want a Slim Jim.
They're good. You're
not missing out that much. I mean, you got beef jerky, man.
Yeah, but they're not really jerky.
No, they're not. Like if you're gonna have jerky, you go like you guys don't have Buc-ee's. You don't live in the South, so
I've
never.
Yeah.
You've never had. Wait, you've been to Buc-ee's?
I don't know if I've had Buc-ee's specifically, but I've had various different types of jerkies. I mean, the store near my house only has Jack Link's, but yeah.
Buc-ee's beef jerky. Buc-ee's everything. If you live in the South, I don't know if it's actually just Texas or not, but if you live where there's a Buc-ee's and you've been to Buc-ee's, you know what I'm talking about. That beef jerky is next level. It's next level. It comes like they wrap it a bit. It's fresh and it's oh my god. I'm gonna go search for my local Buc-ee's. I just don't know if there's a Buc-ee's near Waco, unfortunately.
Have you guys ever seen that one really sad hot dog in the convenience store that's been turning on that little spit or the rotisserie thing for like a week, and it's shriveled up into just this little dried log? That's kind of what I imagine Slim Jims are sometimes.
Yeah, I don't doubt that at all. It's probably just like when 7-Eleven finally decides to get rid of their hot dogs, they just repackage them.
They dehydrate them. They like suck all the moisture out of them and then put them in a shrink wrap package.
Holy shit, Austin! Buc-ee's seems amazing.
I'm looking at
images. Hold on, I'm looking at images of Buc-ee's, and apparently it's just like a fucking beef jerky place, essentially. Like here,
they have beef jerky. They have everything. Buc-ee's is
right.
It's just. It's a gas station, all right? It's what it is. It's a gas station. But it is so much more than that. It is so much more.
Ooh, they have Hill Country turkey jerky.
They have everything.
They probably have alligator jerky. There's actually some exotic ones, too.
Maybe. Like, Nick, if you haven't looked at this... Wait, is there mozzarella jerky? That is not even possible. Oh, no, smoked mozzarella. Okay.
Put some meat and mozzarella together in the same package. That sounds real good.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'd be fine with, like, jerky and mozzarella, but, like, I don't think you can, like...
Fucking intertwine the two of them.
Yeah.
Make, like, DNA strips.
Actually, there's that...
Like a lattice.
There's that... You ever have that... There's that Italian thing that I actually really like getting a lot of the time. No, well, I mean, yeah, Stromboli's great, but, It's like some prosciutto and mozzarella.
Yeah,
that's, like,
I know what you mean.
Swirled up, spiraled, yeah.
Yeah,
that was really
Italians
hard.
know meat and cheese. They're good at that.
Yeah, really good at that. Yeah.
And we love
Amazon.
them for it.
What the fuck?
Do they have a jerky deal or no?
It says they have Buc-ee's beef jerky, but it's not available right now.
Yeah, fucking Amazon, man. I was trying to buy a green screen from them, and mine wasn't available either. I'm real miffed about it because I want it.
See, I would want to go into one of these stores because Nick, if you haven't seen this, I'm looking at it, and they just have like they have jerky in. No. It's like it's not even like prepackaged jerky. It's like jerky in bins.
It's like cut your own.
Sort of.
There's just like a cow standing there.
It's not just jerky. They have sausage. They have
I
all of these like sausage. Southern things. Like
sausage is Southern.
They got pecan pie kolaches.
That's
like,
Southern. I don't
apple
know what a kolache
like
is.
They just have all these
things. What the hell is a kolache?
It's like they put it's like a bag so you can pee through a tube, I think.
Oh, okay. A colostomy bag.
Kolache bag.
A peach colostomy.
Buc-ee's is great. Like I don't know why it exists exactly, but it's just amazing.
Oh, viewers, that is one of those times where I pretend that I'm dumb for the entertainment of everyone. I just wanted to point it out. Like, I know what a colostomy bag is, so I chose to not be smart about it and make an association with words for the sake of everyone's laughter, hopefully. Also, if you've ever gone on a road trip, Rob, I know you have, you've gone to Florida.
Yeah.
You know about beef jerky culture on the way down. It's big. Beef jerky powers the whole line of roads all the way from New York down to anywhere else.
I really like beef jerky.
Yeah, me too.
Actually, there used to be this Russian store. Well, I mean, I'm sure the Russian store still exists. I just don't live in California anymore. But when I lived in California, there was this Russian store near me, and they have a bunch of like Russian meats, which are kind of the same kind of thing, or the same kind of thinking, which is like dried and salt, like heavily cured type stuff, so that it lasts. And anyway, there's this stuff called hunter sausage. That shit is so bomb. Like it's I guess like a heavily cured, heavily dried sausage, and it's called a hunter sausage because like you're supposed to be able to go out hunting for several hours or I guess days, and it's not going to go bad.
Right, it's like a military ration almost.
Essentially, yeah, and it's really good. It's really, really good. I used to get, and it wasn't very expensive either.
Yeah, beef jerky is fucking crazy expensive.
I know. I don't get that. Is it
$7 for a little baggie?
Yeah. I mean, my Jack Link's thing was like $7. Like, how much is it at this Bucky's place, Austin?
How much is what, the beef jerky?
Beef jerky. Yeah.
It's not cheap, but I don't think it's expensive. I rarely go there because they're all in like really weird places. Like they're kind of meant for like when you're traveling in between places in Texas.
Of course.
But they like just built one in Houston, but it finished right as I was moving out actually, so I never actually got to go there. But yeah, I would actually never really buy it. It would just my parents would bring it home some days.
It's so interesting that like the whole country has decided that the thing you should probably do while you're driving is snack on some beef jerky. It's like we're traveling through the wilderness in olden time, only we're in a car speeding down a highway eating beef jerky.
I guess it's an easy way to consume meat while not having like a knife and fork.
Yeah, and it doesn't spoil.
Yeah.
And it tastes pretty good too.
How long does beef jerky last? Does it go bad? I assume it goes bad.
Probably several years at least.
You think so?
Have you seen that? They put a little packet in there, Rob.
That's true. You're not supposed to eat that packet either.
Yeah, they show that weird deformed child trying to eat it, and it's like, no, don't do that. You'll end up like this deformed child trying to eat this packet.
All right. Do you have to refrigerate beef jerky?
Clearly, you don't have to refrigerate it and buy it.
I would think not, yeah.
Gas stations that don't have refrigerators for it.
I can't remember, actually.
It probably lasts like 3 years. It's probably like canned soup. I could ask Siri, but she might tell me to fuck off again. How long does beef jerky last? Thinking about it.
Siri sucks dicks.
Siri's really having a bad day today. Maybe she's like not connected to the internet.
I'm really sorry about this, but I can't take any requests right now. Please try again in a little while.
Siri's fucking having a fit. Oh my
Maybe
God.
the Apple servers are down or something. That's really... I've never had that happen before.
That's hilarious.
Oh, maybe you just need to give Siri some space, Nick.
Doesn't she just search Google or something?
I haven't been asking her a lot of questions. No, she's got her own thing. Like every little voice command that you send goes to Apple, and then they analyze it, and it like learns your voice better, and then it does a search somehow through there, but I don't know what it does exactly.
What's up with Siri right now?
I could actually ask Google, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say okay Google. Oh shit, I opened up okay Google. Oh no. Oh, disaster.
Did you ruin your recording?
Yeah, no, Google's listening to it's still listening to me actually. In fact,
oh God, you're giving away trade secrets.
it actually Google searched, "Oh shit, I opened up okay Google." Oh, no, I did it again. Oh fuck.
You're meta fucked.
See, I just wanted to read you, Google. I just wanted to read what you were saying.
Most people don't read everything they read out loud, Rob. With a microphone pointed at them.
You want to see what happened with mine? I asked what's up with Syria right now, and it thought I said what's up with Syria right now.
No!
There's a lot of things up with Syria right
there's
now.
a civil war going on in Syria.
The first thing that's there is Syria. What really happened?
Okay, I got it back, and what I actually said is, oh shit, I open up OK Google. Oh no, all disaster. Yeah, I know it won't eat Google listening to. So
I'm gonna ask Google what happened to Siri. Here we go.
okay, do it.
Okay, Google, what happened to Siri? Thinking about it. What happened to Siri's voice? Hello there, I recently purchased an iPhone 5S, and I'm noticing... Oh, fuck it.
Did you actually, speaking of this voice command bullshit, have you guys seen that new thing, the Amazon Echo?
Yeah, I actually just watched the video on that today. The family that they had to model for that is really awkward.
Yeah, I fucking hate... The Amazon commercials are like the worst things.
The dad is a smug asshole, and he can't spell cantaloupe.
Yeah, seriously. It's like Echo or Alexa. How do you, and that's another thing too.
Name
is
it.
that's like it's a super confusing commercial. In case you guys don't know what the Echo is, essentially it's like a little
It's a
like
Siri.
power. It's a it's like it's a
Basically.
Siri that you plug into a wall pretty much. It looks like it's more complex than Siri a bit because
Well, it's
Well,
connected
maybe
to a
not.
radio station. I think it's all it is.
yeah, well it can also like play your music without a connected device, which is pretty cool. So. And it just operates on broadband by itself, so that's pretty nice. But essentially, it's like a little tower that works essentially like a Siri type thing. But in the commercial, they talk about like a waking word, which is like what you can use to call them, like how I can do OK Google when I'm on a Google page.
Xbox off.
Right, exactly. But they choose Alexa, and then
Turn your Xbox off.
they use Alexa in the beginning for this Amazon Echo thing, and then throughout the whole video, they're saying Alexa over and over again, and it's like, well, is it the Alexa now, or is it the...
Right. They could have just used the word Echo, and it would have been
They
such better
should've
branding.
Just Echo, yeah, that's like such bad branding. In their like 4-minute commercial for the Amazon Echo, you forget that it's called the Amazon Echo because they just keep calling it Alexa.
Also, how many fucking kids does that guy have? Every fucking shot, there's another new kid in his house.
Yeah, I actually really liked it when the boy comes in and he's like, oh, cool, Alexa, play rock music. It's just like, man, you are such a fucking nerd, kid.
The older daughter starts listening to her rock music, and then the younger brother sibling comes in, and he's like, Echo off.
Yeah.
And then she's like, Echo, define annoying.
Yeah.
It's like, my little brother, right? Am I right?
Yeah, that was a really good sibling too. I agree, because it was like you go 3 minutes into like this 5-minute commercial with this family that is introduced pretty early on, and then 3 minutes in there's just an older daughter that appears like one
Only
scene.
in one scene, and that's it.
And that's it. She's fucking done. Like,
They knew they wanted to make that skit happen so badly that they didn't bother to integrate her anywhere else. She could have just walked through a room at some point and would have been like, hey, cohesion. It's there. We're all good.
oh my god. Yeah, and then I watched that whole thing and I was like, I kind of want one of those. And then I realized like, no, I fucking don't.
Exactly.
I could just Google things. Like, what do I need that for? Or like play music. Yeah, like I could do one extra click and I could play some shit. Or I'm not the demographic that they're marketing to, obviously, but I was pulled in by the idea of it. And then I came to better judgment.
My shit fell apart. Well, 3/4 through the thing, you notice they moved the thing into like 6 different locations. So I'm like, are you selling me one device, or are you trying to sell me that I'm going to buy 5 of these?
Right,
Because they're $100, and all of the functions make sense in different places in your house, but it's not going to hear me through my house, even though they kind of say it does.
It's actually $200, but it's $100 for Prime users, which
I didn't realize that.
is one of the things that I was like, oh, well, it's only $100 for Prime users, and it's like, no, fuck you, Amazon! Don't you do that?
Trying to upsell you on a thing you haven't even bought yet.
you're trying to get me to get, no. Just because I'm a Prime user doesn't mean I'm gonna buy your fucking thing.
Yeah, not only do you want this object that you don't actually have any interest in, but you also want our Prime service.
Well, you know what really kind of made me want it really bad is because I really love Star Trek, and in the original series, they would just be like, computer, calculate the airspeed velocity of a unladen swallow.
Yeah.
And you know, the computer would just be like, yes, Captain, and then they fucking do it, and it's like, and then the computer, and I really want that too. I just want to I want to hide it behind my computer or something, and then trip someone out if they come into my house and be like, computer, find me the.
Do you hear what you just said?
What?
You want to hide it behind your computer that can perform all of the functions that you want that device to perform.
I know, that's exactly why I didn't buy it, Nick, but still.
That's amazing.
It's there. But then also I thought, I was looking at it, and it's you can do stuff with the companion app to link to your thing, and I was like, well...
Here's another device that can do all the things that you're linking it to.
It's I have a computer and a microphone, can't I just get the app? Because I'd rather that than this shitty piece of...
And your phone can do all the things, too, that the device can.
Yeah, exactly.
Apparently Siri can. I mean, we tried that, but...
Yeah, Siri fucking sucks dicks.
Siri's having a hard day.
Siri's just, let's let Siri have some space.
She needs some time alone for a while, you know?
What on the hell were they thinking with that whole thing?
I don't know. I mean, it's probably gonna... Actually, probably it's going to do very poorly because those Fire phones did not go very well. But you know what? Again, the commercial for the stupid Fire phones are the worst things ever. They're really awful. Whoever is working marketing at Amazon is just not doing it.
Stay away from Twitch. Don't go near Twitch. I want to like you, Amazon. You do good things, but don't fuck with my revenue stream, man.
I actually really like Amazon in general.
Amazon's I right now, while we were talking about Amazon, I'm searching and I'm there's this thing called Amazon Pantry now, apparently. Have you seen that?
Oh, what's this?
Are you gonna deliver food to you?
It's delivering food to me,
Yeah,
and it has it's a pantry that is a certain size, and when you go in and you find items and you click on the item and you add it to the pantry, and it shows you how full your pantry is, and you can fill up your pantry up to 100% with food items, non-perishable food items. They have a fresh service now too, so if you live in a city that has this service, you can get fresh food delivered to you that morning. But I don't have that, so I'm just doing all these things, and I'm looking at this, and I'm now going to order a bunch of packaged foods and drinks for $60 and $6 shipping for this pantry thing, and that's amazing.
Do you not have Prime? You should get Prime.
I do have Prime. You can't do this. This is Prime only.
Oh, okay. So so it's $6 shipping even so. With
yeah,
Prime?
well, I mean, they're shipping a big box of food.
$166.
No, because the amount of times I've used Prime service is way already.
Just saying, to go from 0 to where you are is $166.
Well, this is clearly if you're a Prime. I'm thinking Prime's worth it now because there's just so much you can do with Prime now. There's all the movies and all the and the just the 2-day shipping's amazing.
Yeah, the 2-day shipping is really nice. And the other thing that you can do with Prime that I have... This feels like we're sponsored by Amazon right now.
But we're not.
I just putting that out there, letting them know we're not sponsored. But although I should fucking get in contact with them because I like their service and I will totally
If they give me
upsell
free Prime, maybe I would be.
Yeah, that'd be good. But so a thing with Prime that's really cool, especially if you live in a big city, which I do.
If you're going to say a box.
If you live in a box, it's... Actually, if you live in a box, this specific thing that I'm about to tell you is really good. Because essentially there's these Amazon lockers now. And pretty much what it is instead of having it shipped to your house, and you know how shipping to your house is usually we're going to come between Monday and Wednesday between 9 a.m. and 10 p.m. So be sure to be home for that shipping. And I fucking hate that. And I also can't hear my doorbell from my room. So I ship it to a locker, which is at the 7-Eleven. That's a couple blocks away from my house. And essentially what happens is it gets shipped to the locker. The mailman puts all the stuff in there. He closes the locker and then he gets a code, emails it back to Amazon. They email me the code and I go punch in the little code. Locker opens up. I take my package and go fucking home. It's great.
And you get a Slim Jim while you're there.
Exactly. You get a Slim Jim out of the 7-Eleven. Actually, every time I've gone there, there's a Burger King right next to the 7-Eleven. So every time I've gone there, I've gotten Burger King, which is, it's pretty nice.
That's nice. I just ordered a bunch of food, and Amazon's gonna bring it to me. I had some. The world we live in today.
A lot of these services, though, are only things you can do in certain places.
Well, yeah.
Me living in a mountain, or on a mountain, not in a mountain, that'd be sweet as hell.
Yeah, that would be fucking awesome.
I don't have access to any of that stuff.
Well,
I mean, I can't get food delivery. I can't get a locker. I can get shit delivered to me, but it's still expensive.
Yeah. You should actually check though, because there might be an Amazon locker near
You know what I should do? I should actually move though.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Yeah.
Should go somewhere where there's Google Fiber and Amazon lockers and free food deliveries. I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea actually. Just move to Jersey.
Should move to Finland.
I really want to live in a place that has this fresh food because I never buy fresh food because I buy it and I never know if I'm going to eat it in time. If I want fresh food, if I have this service, I can order it and have it that day and know that I'm going to use that food that day.
Can I order like an Amazon fresh fruit masseuse to come and like gently put pineapple slices into my mouth while they gently rub my shoulders?
I don't doubt that is going to be a soon thing that's going to happen. It sucks that the Amazon drone thing is not going to happen.
No, it doesn't. I don't want that. It's gross.
You don't want it? I want it.
I don't need drones. Have you seen Call of Duty?
Yeah, well, I mean,
that's exactly where drones happen.
They don't have guns on them. They just have.
They will.
Well, I mean, they already do. They're Amazon is saying, hey, why don't we take the guns off the drones and just put some food and shit on it?
This is step one. They're selling you the Echo. They're going to learn about your family and your demographic information, who uses it, where they use it, what they try to search for, what kind of products you're buying, where you live, information about who you talk to. All of that shit, they're going to have that in the Echo sent back to Amazon. Then they're going to load the drones up with guns and kill your family.
Yeah, actually, the NYPD already has drones, so, like,
yeah,
I'm already there.
You're already there.
I'm already living in drone world.
Maybe you should move.
Yeah, well, you know, it's just the world.
I should move to Finland.
Amazon Fresh is only in Southern California right now, so they're testing it.
Everything starts in Southern California.
Yeah.
Use Fresh Direct. Why don't you just use Fresh Direct?
I don't know what that is.
It's the same thing. It's just been around for years, and Amazon's just trying to undercut them right now.
Oh.
Amazon How are they still in business? They take freaking losses on everything they do and undercut every other business to put it out of business, and yet they're still going.
Yeah, well,
they bought Twitch.
They just have investors that are just like, yeah, all right, this is... Because the thing is, like, they're so diverse. They're, like, so diversified that if they needed to, they could just sell off different branches and they'll be totally fine. But they just spend all their money on, like, research and development and just fucking passion projects and just weird shit that could be really cool, but maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. And that's essentially what Amazon does.
How do they make money, though?
They don't. They're in the red. They don't make money. They're not profitable.
Then
but
what's their long-term prospectus for making money?
They will eventually. That's the
And that's the day that they're going to become terrifying.
There's a lot of, well, yeah, maybe, but there's a lot of companies right now that are just like are not actually profitable, but
this is the longest con of all time, and Amazon is being insidious, and they're creeping their roots into every possible industry, and then they flip the switch and all the lights turn red, and then they fucking kill everything.
You can't buy anything anymore ever. Yeah.
This is another one of those times, audience, where I'm being hyperbolic for the sake of entertainment. I want to make this very clear to you. Because I don't want those comments that I know are going to show up anyway, despite me saying this. Anyway, let's end this episode. It's been going on for a while now.
Yeah, it was fun. Thanks for watching, everybody. Mondays and Fridays. Maybe we'll play an actual Magic game this time.
Yeah, don't count on it.
Yeah.
See you later.
Everybody.